Hi everyone. So today we're going to discuss about environmental health and toxicology. So first is, what do we mean by health? When we say health, according to the World Health Organization, this is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely being the absence of disease or infirmity. So if we relate this one to the environment, so environmental health is a broad and complex subject area which at its core seeks to understand interactions of environmental factors with biological systems. In other words, this includes all the physical, chemical, biological factors that is external to a person and all related behaviors. Environmental health also prevents or controls disease, injury, and disability that is related or that has an interaction between people and their environment. So, themes on environmental health, we have six of this one. First is I'm going to discuss about the outdoor air quality. So, in this one, if we have poor air quality, this would result to premature death, cancer, and long-term damage to respiratory and cardiovascular system that negatively affects the people and the environment as well. The second one here is the surface and groundwater quality. So this when we say surface and groundwater, this applies to both drinking and or recreational water. So if this one is contaminated by a lot of diseases, this will cause illness that would negatively affect the environment and as well as the people. So the third one here is infrastructure and surveillance. So when we say infrastructure and surveillance, is that surveillance system, personnel, and research are important resources for investigating or responding to diseases that educates the public on how to prevent this one. So additional methods and response to the environmental hazard are needed in order to lessen the effects of the negative environmental health or to lessen the effects of the negative factors of environmental health. The fourth one here is toxic substances and hazardous wastes. So for this one, there are a lot of hazardous or toxic wastes that needs more research in order to understand it further and to reduce the exposure of this one that could negatively affect the environmental health. So the fifth one here is the homes and communities. So in this part, people actually come from a lot of places such as their home, their work, or their school, or to the public. So in this one, they are exposed to the indoor or outdoor air pollution, inadequate sanitation, electrical or fire hazard, lead based paint hazard, and these hazards negatively impacts the health and safety of every person. So maintaining a healthy community or community and homes is essential to the environmental health. The last one here is the global environmental health. In order to reduce diseases, there should be improvement in water quality and sanitation as this increase or improve the betterness of environmental health. Next one here is toxicology. When we say toxicology, this is a field of science that helps us understand the harmful effects the chemicals, substances, or situations can have on people, animals, and environment. So for this one, These are the effects of toxicology or of toxins. So the first one here is allergens. So when we say allergens, these are the immune activating agents. The second one here is the endocrine disruptors. These are the chemicals that disrupt the natural activity of hormones. The next one here is mutagens. These are the agents that damage or modify genetic material or DNA material like chemicals and radiation. The next one here is the neurotoxins. This is a metabolic poisons that individually attack the nerve cells. And the next one here is the carcinogens. So they are the substances that causes cancer or out of control cell growth resulting in malignant tumors. So that's it for the environmental health and toxicology. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day everyone.